And both sides on the floor getting ready for the game ahead, and it's almost that time. Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. And breaking down the game, let's take a look here at Tyson Chandler.
And, you know, this is a pick-and-roll league. We all know that everyone runs it, and he's really, really good with that particular play. He'll set the screen, really good timing when he rolls, and then the ability to catch and make a shot from there.
And you know what? He is also relentless on the boards. He works as hard on his rebounding as anybody you're going to see.
The Miami Heat, they won their last contest, that game against the Wizards. And just one look at the score tells you all you need to know. They were dominant in just about every area.
Yeah, that was a strange game. Very shaky defensive performance by their opponent, but hey, they took advantage of it.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard as they should have. Well, no team likes to have their first-round pick belong to another team. It gets worse when you're a lottery team yourself and you're trying to build your talent base up. But the Raptors' number 12 pick in this summer's draft went to one of the elite teams in Oklahoma City.
Shot's good.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
We'll go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey. What's the news, Doris?
He told me that they'll have their work cut out for them looking to score inside with the elite shot blocker and defender Tyson Chandler patrolling the paint. He said he was the defensive player of the year for a reason. He's got length, mobility, toughness, and the want to. He brings effort and communication defensively, and you can't forget about him at the other end either. An improved shooter, and he can definitely finish. Kevin, a ton of respect for what Chandler brings to the table.
And thanks for that story, Doris. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Well, Clark, as you said, the Thunder got the Raptors' first selection this last year. Only the way the Raptors would have been able to hang on to it was, Steve, if they jumped up to the top 3 in the lottery.
And as bad as it might seem for the Raptors to have not had a first, I mean, and it is bad, it was as good as any other time for them to not have a first-round pick because the draft wasn't deep, and the Raptors have a lot of young talent already. And they
Hammer time!
Their offense has really come together immediately, threatening to run away with this game.
It's hard to imagine they'll be able to stay as hot as they've been so far, but if they can, watch out.
And stolen by LeBron. Collison off the pick from Anthony. Collison kicks to Anthony. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Another basket here, and they have really come out of the gates fast in the first quarter, Kevin. The Heat marched their way to the best record in the league last season, 66-16, and the ability to win on the road, a big part of that league best record. I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Redick with the bucket.
Wow, what a game for them so far. Very impressive. They haven't missed yet.
And there's the foul, and Darren Collison picks it up. That is his first foul of the game. And back to the Heat in their play on the road. 29 wins for them as the visiting side, and that was in another category compared to every other team in the league. Steve, nobody else really even came close.
No, nobody did, and I'll tell you what, when they went on their huge winning streak, it wasn't like they did it all at home. In fact, 13 of those 27 games during their winning streak were on the road, and that's not easy to do.
Here's DeRozan. Here's Hansbrough, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Collison dishes to Redick. Rejected by DeRozan. Collison the pass to Redick. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Redick's got 11 points. For Toronto, they come in off the loss to the Milwaukee Bucks.
I think their attitude going into that game was all wrong. And I think they believed what was being said about them, that it was a game they couldn't.
How about that basketball, man?
Beautiful.
Wow.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Heat.
And they've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too. You know, after the Rudy Gay trade sent Jose Calderon, Kyle Lowry said that now the Raptors were his team. While that might be debatable, he's clearly got the talent to run a team at the point guard position.
And Toronto making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. And back to Kyle Lowry, a good passer, also an amazing rebounder for a 6-foot-tall guard.
He's physical, doesn't mind throwing his weight around. He's confident. You can see how aggressive he is offensively, always looking to draw contact and get to the free throw line.
LeBron, good.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all. They've been able to score with ease.
Collison kicks to Chandler. Good. Chandler's got 6.
Boy, they've settled into their offense very quickly here today.
Yeah, they're zoned in, making the most out of their possessions here.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Pass to Valanciunas. The feed to Hansbrough. And that one hits back iron.
Difficult shot from mid-range, and the defense was all over him.
Boy, I like the close out there, Steve. Well done.
Redick for 3. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 6 assists now in the game.
And it's nice to see Raptors coach Dwayne Casey getting another chance at being a head coach. A lot of people felt he got a bum rap back in Minnesota in 2007. He had that team overachieving at 500 when he was let go. So I'm glad he's gotten a second chance and he's making the most of it. He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. And just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
DeRozan with it. Now guarded by Redick. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. And LeBron throws it down.
They've built a big lead here early.
Both defensively and offensively. They've been terrific right from the tip.
The Raptors shooting in the early going here. Pretty dreadful, 22%. And you go back to that Timberwolves team at 500. Casey was let go. And then, Steve, they went 12 and 30 after he was gone.
Yeah, they struggled with his departure, and a lot of the players actually were sad to see him go. So, you know, that's sometimes the case in the NBA. You know, coaches get blamed for everything, fairly or not. And in Casey's case, I respect the fact that he, got back to work, did a great job in Dallas as an assistant, and is now the head man in Toronto trying to get this team turned around.
And there's the foul, and Darren Collison picks it up. That'll be his second foul of the game. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. The Heat in second.
You know, a solid three-point game can be the cornerstone of an effective offense. I mean, it adds a little pop and punch to what a team is doing offensively. And last year, this team was not made up of just good three-point shooters. They had great three-point shooters.
They are making some noise from downtown, guys.
And they've got themselves a very nice lead to show for it. Boy, such outstanding patience and decision.